It's not about the size, it's how you use it. Today, I want to talk about these turd baits and what you use them for in your bass fishing, because a lot of people get it wrong. These can be things like this. This is the Aros Heavy Dig, or we have the Gary Yamamoto Yamatanuki, or the original, the Depths Cover Scat. Here in the States, a lot of people use these Yamatanukis or like these cover scats for fishing them kind of like a Ned rig. You let them hit the bottom, fish them on the bottom, give like light rod work, so they kind of cut left and right, and just by the fact that they don't have a lot going on for them, fish like to bite them, and yeah, that works really well. However, they're actually designed for something called light punching. I'm not sure about Japan, but it's probably similar. But in Korea, we don't have a lot of heavy vegetation. We don't have hydrilla. So we rarely punch mats with like a 1 ounce weight. If we're punching really lightly with a free rig, a Jika rig, or something like this. These turd baits are designed for bank anglers to punch vegetation. And the reason why they're for bank anglers, if we think about it this way, this is our bank. So this is deep, this is shallow, there's hydrilla over it. If we're from a boat and we're punching into it, right, we can get a 1 ounce weight through that grass. And then when we pull that out, we're going to be pulling it over deeper water so it comes right back out. However, if we flip that and we're standing from the bank and we cast that heavy ounce weight into that grass, sure, we'll punch into it. But pulling it back out, you're just dragging that up the shallow, and it's really annoying. So you'll see a lot of these turd baits have the same kind of design characteristics. They're very slim and they're designed to slide through the bush, no pun intended. However, they also usually come with really deep hook slots so that they're super weedless. And these soft plastics usually come with a lot of salt, so they're super heavy on their own. These are probably like 3/8 or a ½ ounce on their own. So you can pitch cast these into that grass and let it slide right through without any extra weight. And once that bait is in that grass, that's where the benefit of these light punching rigs really come into play. With a heavy flipping jig, you have to learn to feel the weight difference between a bass holding onto your rig or the grass. However, with these lighter punching rigs, once a bass has it, you can really feel it. It's not going to be heavy so that it's harder to feel. You'll feel that difference a lot better. And of course, just like punching, once you feel that bass on your bait, set that bass into the next dimension and let that braid sing. Or if you don't feel that bass, you just pop that bait right back out of the grass, reel it in quickly, and then pitch to the next spot. So hopefully that explains all these turd baits to you. I know they look funny, especially this one. I know it's not lost on me. However, hopefully if you understand now what these baits are for, it'll make you become a better cover angler from the bank. So what are you waiting for? Get out there.